in Sparta, New Jersey for boys soccer senior night here at Pope John. The Lions celebrating the seniors on their 2025-26 squad. And the Lions after that will be taking on the Newton Braves. Hello, everyone. Mike Formasano here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. The Pope John Lions boys soccer team, plenty to celebrate lately as they are on a two-game winning streak after defeating West Morris Central last Friday by a score of 4-1 here at Pope John. And then on Monday, going down to Morristown to take on the Colonials under the lights. And they score 5 goals to get things started. A hat trick by Nicholas Aceto, 1 goal by Landon Terrazas, and another by Ethan Nowak. And the Lions hanging on for a 5-2 victory over the Colonials. So they'll take on the Newton Braves here today in just a few minutes. Newton 3-4 in the season. Pope John, 3-5, and then Pope John 5-3. Also have information about the Hunter and Warren Sussex tournaments coming up too, as the brackets have come out for both the boys and girls side. So we'll let you know a little more about that. My apologies, as I got here, the senior night celebration was already underway, so I did not get a chance to film it. If anyone out there does have video coverage of the senior night, please let us know. We'll be happy to go ahead and post it on the channels. We like to usually get the senior nights on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, so that anybody can go back at any time and take a look at that. So with that in mind, let's go over the rosters. We'll start with the Newton Braves. We start with number 0, Anthony Romeo, and he's a junior goalie. The other goalie on the list, Ethan Hayduk Dale, and then Jack Bofa. We also have number 2, Stefano Delamonica. Number 3 is Drew Huffman. Number 4, Jaden Mims. Number 5, Logan Scurali. Hold on, let me go ahead and say that again. Logan Scurali. Thank you. Number 6, Alex Ibarqueta. Number 7, JT Kirilico. Number 18, Demetrios. Number 8, David Paz. The roster I got before the game has 2 number 8s on it. So, all right, number 9, Ethan Rodriguez. Number 10, Brad Williams. Number 11, Daniel Mountford. Number 12, Vince Cruz. Number 13, Zach Huffman. Number 15, Ethan Costabel. Number 16, Cesar Taribo. 17 is Jack Youngs. Number 18, Caden Estremera. Number 19, Alex Ludwig. Number 20, Riley Fleming. Number 23, Nathan Fialkowitz. Number 24, Lincoln Hennett. And number 29 for the Newton Braves is Luke Cole. The head coach is Brian Martin. Assistant coach is Kevin Churchill, Sue DeSaltis, and Andrew Weber. For the Pope John Lions, we start with number 2, Steve Leonard. Number 3 is Graydon Morrow. Number 4, Ethan Poplowski. Number 5, Santiago Vargas. Number 6, Sergio Carabajo. Number 7, Chris Opat. Number 8, Landon Terrazas. Number 9, Damian Stowali. 10, Nicholas Aceto. Number 11, Emmanuel Vargas. 12, Daniel Burns. 14, Ethan Nowak. 15, Teo Fadillo. 16, Tyler Wright. 17, Sebastian Alvarez. Number 18, Heath Gallant. 20, William Franco. 21, Anthony Patino. 22, Alex Cuello. 23, Christopher Sabella. And the goalkeepers, number 25, Zach Cash. Also, senior Matt Villardo. And then number 1, freshman Matthew Rivera, who will be, we have, I believe it's going to be Villardo in net today as I see him coming out with the green 25. So he'll get the start on senior night here in between the pipes for the Pope John Lions. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Mr. Daniel O'Keefe. The principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emmering. The VP chaplain is Father John Calabro. The athletic director is Brian McAleer. The athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. The site manager is Ben Perez. And the head coach of the Pope John Lions varsity soccer team is Christian Ardilla. Assistant coach, Jared Ottaviano. Mike Formasano here. This is Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. It is senior night here at Pope John High School. We've turned the football field into a soccer pitch. And so the Lions get set to take on the Newton Braves right here in Sparta, New Jersey. We'll return for first half action right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lions boys soccer. Mike Formisano here, calling today's game between the Pope John Lions and the Newton Braves. The football field has turned into the soccer pitch once again today. We celebrated the girls' senior night on Tuesday, and now the boys today. My apologies, as the senior night celebration started a little earlier than 4. I wasn't able to get down here for it. So if anybody has a copy of the video and audio of that senior night celebration, please let me know, as I'd be happy to go ahead and post it on the channel and archive it there. So, the Newton Braves in their white uniforms with maroon numbers and white shorts, they'll be going right to left on your screen. For the Pope John Lions in those beautiful blue and gold striped jerseys, and blue with the gold numbers, and then the blue shorts and blue socks, and they're going left to right on your screen. As I said, in goal, the senior, Matt Villardo, number 25, getting the start today for the Lions. Pope John will start out with it. Here we go. Number 20, William Franco, sent by Fadillo, out of bounds. Newton will inbound. Number 11 for the Braves, Daniel Mountford. We'll go down a list of seniors as well in just a little while and let you know who is being celebrated today. Over the head of Morrow, there's Teo. Teo sent back to Vargas. Good move by Vargas. Lions are on a 2-game win streak after wins against Parsippany Hills. No, not Parsippany Hills. Westmore Central, 4-1 on Friday, and then the Morristown Colonials on Monday. A great 5-2 victory for the Pope John Lions on Monday night. Led that game 5-0 before Morristown scored 2 late goals. In the corner, there's Gallant. Keith Gallant. He's fighting number 5, Logan Scarali, with it. All right, so the clock is not being operated, even though we have the scoreboard on. So the referees are controlling the clock on the field. So we'll just go with everything being controlled by the referees. Goal kick for Newton, as the goaltender goes ahead and kicks it all the way down the field. Now, number 12, Chase Vin Cruz. Good kick by Vargas, that left foot. Now, number 3, Drew Huffman, down the far side. And you've got Daniel Burns in there as well. Coming in toward the net, goes through the crease. It's going to roll toward the sideline. Out of bounds, it'll be Pope John possession. Number 20, Riley Fleming, wasn't able to save it.
Good job, Drew.
So now Opat gives it to Poplowski. Past Morrow, it's going to go out of bounds, and so Newton will throw in. Daniel Mountford with it. Mountford off of Poplowski's right knee. Newton with a throw in to number 6, Alex Ibaceta. Good kick by Teo. Morrow with a header. Gives to Vargas. To the middle of the field. Sent back into Pope John territory by Alex Ibaceta. And it's going to be a free kick for Pope John. Here's Teo. Down the far side. Whistle, and it's going to go back Newton's direction. Just underway here at Pope John High School. First half. No score between Pope John and Newton. Number 4 in the corner there, Jaden Mims. Got number 22, Alex Cuello on him. And Coach Chris Ardilla going ahead and starting as seniors, getting as many seniors into the lineup as possible. On the far side, sent back to Pope John territory. Cleared by Vargas, trying to find Gallant down the field. And now you have Burns in front of the Newton bench. No score, 0-0 here on the soccer pitch at Pope John High School. The football field has turned into the soccer pitch for this afternoon. So now Pope John inbounds. Set back the other way. There is Cito. Up to Opat. Now to Morrow on the right side. Gallant in there as well. Toward the back line. Gallant. And it comes into the goalkeeper for Newton. He makes the save. I don't want to say who the goalkeeper is because I'm not exactly sure. Again, the goalkeepers are on the teams wear different jerseys and they don't specifically have a number listed. So now the ball towards the sideline, kept in by number 13 for Newton. That's Zach Huffman.
The next county. That was dumb.
So Newton will start with the throw-in. Taken by number 5, Scarali. Pass back, number 3, Drew Huffman. Now the shot on goal. Score! Number 7, JT Kirilko. Kirilko hits into the top left portion of the net above the outstretched arms of Matt Villardo. And the Newton Braves take a 1-0 lead. So 34:47 remaining in the first half, and that is when the goal comes for the Newton Braves. JT Kirilko, the junior, with the goal, number 7 for Newton, and he puts the Braves up by 1. They're going to reset the clock here. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and see if we can give you the list of seniors that were celebrated today. We have Graydon Morrow, number 3. Ethan Poplowski, number 4. Number 10, Nicholas Cito. Number 11, Emmanuel Vargas Ramirez. Also Heath Gallant, number 18. Number 20, William Franco. Number 22, Alex Cuello. And goalkeeper number 25, Matt Villardo. So congratulations to all the seniors on a terrific 4 years with the Pope John program. And we wish them the best of luck in the future as they head off to college next year. Now Vargas turns it back the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. Burns will play it in. Just underway here at Pope John High School, senior night for the boys. Got some information for you in just a little bit in regards to the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournaments and when those are going to be played. The boys and girls soccer schedules have come out. Here's the pass up to Morrow. Morrow on the near side. Get away by Newton, number 6, along the sideline. Up to Kirilko. Good slide tackle by Teo. But number 20, Riley Fleming, able to send it up. Now back the other way. Franco on the side. Fleming to Kirilko. Intercepted by Teo. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Newton ball. Up to number 13, Zach Huffman. Ball goes back out of bounds. And Newton will throw it in. 5-6 minutes in here at Pope John High School. Newton leads 1-0 on a goal by JT Kirilko. Now the ball over to number 10. The shot on goal. Save, Villardo. Nice save by the senior netminder. Gets the start on senior night. Matt Villardo. Ball held in by Newton. Up to number 5, Logan Scarali. Out of bounds. And Newton will inbound. So boys and girls soccer teams are set for the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament. Now, on the calendar right now, and this may change. I heard talk about possibly Sunday, but right now it's scheduled for tomorrow. 3:45 p.m. The girls play here as the number 11 seed against Warren Hills, the number 18 seed. That's at 3:45 p.m. on the upper turf here at Pope John High School. On the lower turf at 4 p.m., the boys soccer team will take on South Hunterdon, who is the number 18 seed And that game's set for 4 p.m. here in the lower turf, right where we are right now. Okay, so not sure exactly where I'm going to be yet. We have to go ahead and take a look at the schedules and what works. And if those games are both indeed scheduled for tomorrow, we'll see what we're able to cover. But as of right now, I'm not exactly sure. Here's a Aceto. We will have one of the games on, so. Here's a shot by number 3 into the back of the net. Drew Huffman puts it inside the left post. And Newton takes a 2-0 lead. Time of the goal, 31-23 remaining in the first half. The Newton Braves jump out to a 2-0 lead as Drew Huffman finds the corner of the net. So just as Pope John spoiled Morristown senior night on Monday night, the Newton Braves are looking to do the same thing to Pope John. 2-0 is the lead. Here is Gallant. Sends it back to Teo. Now, the good thing for Pope John is they can be explosive. They can score goals in bunches, and they've proved that this year. They had a friendly against Lenape Valley in August. They scored 7 goals. They just scored 5 against Morristown. So they scored 7 against Kinnelon. So they're able to do that. Let's wait and see what happens. Stolen away by Drew Huffman. So Karilko and Huffman with the goals for Newton in the first 10 minutes of this match. Karilko up the field toward the sideline. It'll be played back in by Pope John. Daniel Burns with the throw-in right in front of the Newton bench. Now Gallant sends it forward. Cuello after it. Ball goes out of bounds, Newton possession. On Saturday, it's going to be freshman football at 9 a.m. from Del Barton Academy. The Pope John Lions freshman football team will take on the Del Barton Green Wave. That game is scheduled for 9 a.m. at Del Barton Academy. And then we'll all race back for the varsity game. Ball comes in. There's Morrow. Morrow with the shot, and it just rolls wide of the net to the right as the goalkeeper came out to play it. And Morrow just didn't have enough mustard to put it to the back of the net. It was rolling there, but then the Newton defense came in on it. So the ball goes just wide right and short of the net. Morrow with a golden opportunity there. We'll see as we are so early in this contest. The scoreboard says 8-0. It's not. It's 2-0. So if you see that in the background, here's Aceto coming in. Aceto with the shot. Goal! Nicholas Aceto with that left foot is able to go ahead and put it into the back of the net. And we are, with 29 and a half minutes remaining, it's now 2-1. Pope John trails the Newton Braves. Time of the goal, 29 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Nicholas Aceto, after scoring 3 on Monday night, puts 1 into the back of the net. And the Lions now a goal away from leveling this contest. Your score now 2-1. Newton will start things out, and here we go. Towards the near sideline, there is number 20, Riley Fleming. Stolen away by Poplowski. Ball goes out of bounds, and Newton will start it up. Here's Daniel Mountford. Taken by Teo. Now Aceto. Teo high into the air toward the near side. And there's Mountford. Karilko. Fleming centers it. Pass over to the far side. Good header by number 12, Chase Vince Cruz. Huffman in the corner. Vargas fighting for it. The weather is absolutely perfect out here today. Mid to high 60s. Leaves are starting to change. It's funny. A couple days ago, it still felt like summer. And we may still get a blast of that this weekend. However, the temperature dropped about 10 degrees once we hit October. So now it's October 2nd, and it's absolutely gorgeous outside. Ball held by number 12, Chase Vince Cruz. Racing in. He's got a break. Coming in. Good slide tackle by Teo. What a play by Teo Fadulo. Knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for Newton. But I'll tell you, a great defensive play by Teo there. So now the clock off the board. So we're just going to go by the referee's clock on the field. That's usually mid, late, first half, etc. So that thing. Score is 2-1. Newton leading Pope John. Nicholas Aceto getting on the board for the Lions. Goals by Kirilko and Huffman for Newton in the first 10 minutes. Ball goes back out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick. Matt Villardo getting the start in net for Pope John today as a senior goalkeeper for the Lions. And head coach Chris Ardea starting as many seniors as he can. And now you see substitutions in the game. Morrow coming out. Damian Stawawi in the lineup now, along with Chris Opat. Opat's back out there. You have Anthony Patino coming back out. So, also Landon Terrazas into the game. So, Ethan Nowak on the far side. Nowak and Terrazas each with a goal on Monday night. Now down the far sideline, out of bounds. Pope John possession. Here's Aceto on the far side. Nick Aceto looking to break in. Hugs the back line. Taken away by Newton. Good clear by the Braves. And here's number 13, Zach Huffman. He's got two Pope John Lions surrounding him. Patino, now the pass, taken by Stawawi. Well, Poplowski in there as well, and it's actually picked up by Kirilko, but stolen by Poplowski. Good move by him. Here's Terrazas. Landon Terrazas now. Terrazas down the near side, escapes the slide tackle. Still with it. Stolen right off his foot by Huffman. Here's Huffman. Kick down the field, looking to connect with Vince Cruz. Vince Cruz in the corner with his counterpart, number 12. Burns on him. Centered. Cleared out of the way by Pope John. And now up into the air and over the sideline and over the fence. Out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in by Newton. Braves scored early. They scored two quick goals. J.T. Kirilko in the first 3-4 minutes. And then Drew Huffman with goal number 2. They took a 2-0 lead, but then Nicholas Aceto answered back. And Pope John trailing by 1. 2-1. About 15 minutes into the first half. We're here on senior night. And again, anybody has a video of the senior night celebration, please let me know after the game or tomorrow. I'd love to have that video and audio on the channel, as I usually go ahead and collect the senior night celebrations and post them so that anyone who wants to see it can go back and view it at any given time. It just started a little earlier. I'm not able to get here on time, so my apologies. Here's Burns. Daniel Burns to Teo. Now to pass up the field. Landon Terrazas in the far corner. Terrazas stops. Knocked out of bounds by number 5, Logan Scarali. And that is going to set up a corner kick for Pope John. So the Lions trailing, no, not 9-1. It's 2-1 Newton over Pope John if you look at the scoreboard. So 2-1 Newton over Pope John, and the Lions looking to tie it now with a corner kick. Ethan Nowak will do the honors. Here we go. High, booming kick, and taken down by the Newton goalkeeper. So now to pass out, and here come the Braves. Down the field, looking for number 20, Riley Fleming, kicked back. And there's Burns on the side. Good steal to Kirilko. Kirilko with the boot. Villardo making the save. Good save by Matt Villardo. Now down the field. Right near the sideline, kept in by Daniel Mountford. Over to Fleming. Fleming. Kirilko has it, sends it towards the goal, way wide left. Poplowski's going to knock it out of bounds. Is it over the sideline or the back line? That's the question. Looks like it's over the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in for Newton. Otherwise, it'd be a corner. Kirilko will inbound. So I was saying Friday, boys and girls soccer, first round of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournaments. Oh, no, it is a corner, and it came through the crease, and it goes toward the sideline. Newton saves it, but only briefly. Pope John ball. So it actually went over the back line, and the Braves with a corner kick that went sailing past the goal. The boys soccer team tomorrow, 4 p.m., right here on this field against South Hunterdon. And the girls will be on the upper field, and they'll play against Warren Hills. Home matchups for both Pope John soccer teams, both number 11 seeds in the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament, and playing in the first round. That's on the schedule for tomorrow. If anything changes, we'll let you know. And again, we haven't seen what game we can get to, so my apologies to the team that we don't get to, unfortunately. But we'll let you know which game that'll be. In the meantime, Newton has it on the far side. There is Vince Cruz with it. Back to Kirilko. Good backwards kick toward the net, and Velardo top of the box, and he will scoop it up. Toss it out to Burns. Picked up there and sent down the field by Manuel Vargas. Noack sends it on the far side. Stolen away by the Braves. And back to the goalkeeper who boots it down the field on the far sideline. Good header. So now play it up towards the sideline, out of bounds, Newton ball. So if you see the scoreboard now, as we flash by when we go into Newton territory, you'll see it's correct now. It's 2-1. So that is the actual score. So 2-1, Newton leading over Pope John. The time is being controlled on the field by the referees. Just want to make that clarification. So they said Saturday, 9 a.m., freshman football at Del Barton Academy. And we'll race back for varsity football. That'll be on the Super Football Conference Network at noon here on this very field. Pope John and Del Barton. Big rivalry between the Lions and Green Wave. On Sunday, Junior Lions football. We don't know yet where we're going to be, but we will let you know. Those games, 11U and then 13/14U on Sunday. On Monday, JV football from Del Barton. Here's Aceto with the pass in. Knocked down just on top of the box. Not inside, though. No call. We play on. Here's Teo. Teo with the pass over to Terrazas. Landed Terrazas looking for room. It's blocked. Now Poplawski sends it forward, and it's going to go over the back line, and it'll be a goal kick for Newton. About halfway through the first half here. 2-1, Newton leads over Pope John. Mike Formisano along with you on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. Not just today, but all year long. Vargas turns it back around. Now played by number 6 for Newton, and that is Alex Ibiceta. Taken by Patino. Now to Kirilko. JT Kirilko to the near side. That's going to roll out of bounds. Pope John ball. Lions on a 2-game win streak, having defeated Westmore Central for the second time of the year. And number 11 has arms draped around Landon Terrazas there. It may have been the easiest penalty to call all year. So free kick for Teo.
Let's go, Teo!
Teo sets up. He's waiting. I mean, he had his arms just locked around him like you see on a roller coaster. Ball comes in. High kick, and it's just going to miss the cage. Sails just left of the post. And a goal kick for Newton. Good attempt by Teo. Had to bend it a little more to hit that top left corner. But he had the distance. Great kick by Teo. 2-1, Newton leads over Pope John. Ball rolling toward Velardo in the box toward the back line. He'll roll it over to Vargas. Vargas with the pass to Patino. Now back to Velardo, who can regroup. So soccer tomorrow on the channel as long as the schedule remains. 101 Sussex action first round. Pope John trying to break in there. Newton closes the door. Now, pass out to Fleming. Riley Fleming down the near side. He's got room. Fleming trying the center. Intercepted by Vargas. Comes over to number 11, Daniel Mountford. Drew Huffman. Poplowski clears it. Good clear by him. Here's Terrazas. I mentioned to Landon this past Friday. I said, hey, change your shoes. He said, yeah. I was looking for the old pink shoes that he had, or the red maroon ones. He goes, yeah, I felt these, and these were good. He has had those white ones since and has had a goal in each game. So we'll see if that continues. Here's Poplowski. Over to Burns. Daniel Burns on the far side. Now Aceto and offside on Terrazas. Newton ball. Approximately 20 minutes to go, maybe 15 remaining in the first half. The referee's keeping the clock on the field. 2-1 your score. Newton leading over Pope John Lions. If you just joined us, senior night before the game. And again, if anybody has video and audio of that senior night celebration, please let me know. I'll be happy to go ahead and post that, if it's clean, to the channel, because I like to archive those for all the teams that can go back and watch the senior nights. We usually record them, but I got here a little late. Didn't know it was going to start so early. But my apologies. Started a little before 4 today. Here is the ceremony. Started about 3:35, so that's what surprised me. I parked in the parking lot and saw it was on. I was like, whoa. Here's Stowowie with the shot. Saved by the netminder for Newton. Now to toss out to Fleming along the near side. Good save by the goalkeeper for Newton. Pope John will inbound. So that was senior night. 9 seniors celebrated by the Pope John Lions today. And they have been tremendous for the soccer program. So glad that they got a chance to celebrate. Now, Newton trying to ruin that celebration today, as Pope John did to Morristown on Monday night during their senior night. Well, the Braves hold a 2-1 advantage. About 15 to go in the first half. Ball controlled near the sideline. It'll be out of bounds. It's been a good week on Pope John Lions TV and YouTube. Monday we had the girls' senior night, and then we had the boys' soccer game at Morristown with a 5-2 win. As Chris Sabella comes in for number 14, Ethan Nowak. And then on Tuesday, the girls' field hockey team got a 1-0 victory over Sparta. And what a great game that was. Gabby Celentano with the goal in the third quarter. And then the Lions hung on for the victory. Their first of the season, so congratulations to the field hockey team for that. Here's Poplowski. Now Sabella. Ball comes over to number 19 for Newton. And that is Alec Ludwig. On the far side. Comes over to number 3, Drew Huffman. To Riley Fleming. Fleming. And it goes beyond Kirilko and over the back line. It will be a goal kick for Pope John. Moving toward the later stages of the first half here under a sun-soaked Pope John Lions soccer pitch. The Lions trailing by a goal, 2-1. Football field's turned into a soccer pitch this afternoon. Good kick by Stowowie. Fadillo. Over to Sabella. You got Aceto now. Nicholas Aceto. Pass over to Terrazas. Landed Terrazas centering. Trying to come in. The ball rolls into the Newton goalkeeper. And he covers it.
Here we go, goal. Here we go.
Braves got goals by Kirilko and Huffman within the first 9 minutes of this contest. Then Nicholas Aceto continued his scoring streak for Pope John, and he got a goal, I guess, about 12, 13 minutes in. So 2-1 now, your score. I'd say the last third of the first half. Here's Petito. Good move, but he fell down. He lost an edge. Now Fleming on the near side. Petito guarding him. Number 13, Zach Huffman. And steps out of bounds. And it's going to be Newton possession, I believe. Newton will set up with a free kick. Braves leading 2-1 over Pope John. The junior, JT Kirilko, will kick it in. Here it is. Towards the middle, a header. Just missed the left post. Oof. For Pope John, that was too close for comfort. I believe it came in off number 6, Alex Ibicida. So Velardo will roll it out, and Vargas will set up for the goal kick. Good kick by Kirilko, and almost headed in. So Velardo will tap it over to Vargas. Plays it up to Burns. Here's Burns on the far side. Down the field it goes, looking for Opat. To the side. Ball goes out of bounds. Plowski over to Sabella. Now Patino. Intercepted by Newton. Sabella fighting for it. Taken away by the Braves. Ball up to number 9. Ethan Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Excuse me. My apologies as I just went into a coughing fit there. I apologize. Ethan Rodriguez tried to find the right corner of the net and just missed and went over the line, and it's going to be a goal kick for Pope John. Fighting those allergies out here. The allergies are starting with the colder weather starting to roll. It's not cold, but the fact it dropped about 10 degrees. Now Huffman. Pass over to Rodriguez. Ethan Rodriguez loses it in the middle, but Huffman picks it up. Huffman in the center. Shot. Score. Drew Huffman. Goal number 2 on the afternoon. Just above the outstretched arms of Matt Velardo. And Huffman's second of the contest makes it 3-1. Newton over Pope John. Just a perfectly placed shot by Huffman. Right underneath that crossbar. And Velardo could only go so high. So 3-1 your score. The Lions will start out with it. Here's Aceto. Over to Teo. Teo looking for Opat. He's got 3 defenders to beat. Comes over to the near side, Stowali. Pass to Sabella, taken away by number 8, David Paz. Ball goes out of bounds. Newton will throw in. Picked up by Patino. Now Mountford. Goes over to Rodriguez. Number 9. Cross the field. Finds number 12, Vince Cruz.
Come on, Blue. Come on, Pope.
Now Stowali. Taken away by Huffman. Kirilko with 1, Huffman with 2. And Nicosito with 1 for Pope John. Moving to the late stages of the first half now. 3-1, Newton leads. Here's Aceto on the near side, trying to kick it up the sideline. Good kick by Aceto to Opat. Intercepted by the fullback for Newton. Opat knocked down, and that's going to be an infraction against number 5, Logan Scarali. Teo quickly to Stowali. Intercepted by Scarali for Newton. Poplowski clears it. Gives it over to Burns. Taken away by Newton. The pass over to number 8. Shot in. Velardo got his hands on it. And it rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for Newton. So Velardo making the save, but not able to fully grasp it. So it rolled off his hands and goes out of bounds over the back line. 3-1, Newton leads here in the late stages of the first half. Here's the kick. Just missed the right post. Velardo jumping up, wasn't able to get his hands on it. And it just avoided bending in inside the right post. It would have been the 4th goal for Newton. So, score remains 3-1. Here's Vargas. Vargas down the field. What a big boot. Opat there. Opat heads it forward. Now, kicked back to the goalkeeper. Will clear it. High up in the air. Not much distance. Whistle on the play. It'll be Pope John. Free kick. Here's Patino. Lions would love to get a goal before halftime here. Get that proximate goal. It'll cut the lead to just 1. Teo sets up. Here's the kick. Toward the goal. Cleared out of the way by the Newton goalkeeper. He was able to get his hands on that and knock that over the back line, so it'll be a corner kick now for Pope John. I believe, according to my roster, I'm seeing Jack Bofa as the senior goalie, so maybe him, but again, I can't commit until I find out for sure. Here's Stawali. Over to Patino. Now, Burns in the shot. Wide left. Goes over the back line. Goal kick for Newton. 3-1. Newton leads over Pope John. Minutes to go in this first half. We're out here for senior night for the boys soccer team. Pass to Huffman. Now on the far side. Down the field it goes. Here's number 13, Zach Huffman with it. Huffman plays it back to Drew Huffman. Now Poplowski in front of Rodriguez. And they'll clear it over the back line, but it does set up a corner for the Newton Braves. Newton scored 2 goals early in the first 9 minutes. JT Karilko and then Drew Huffman. Nicosito answered for Pope John to make it 2-1, but then Huffman hit his second goal of the game, and it's 3-1 Newton, and that's where we stand. Late in the first half, corner coming in slow. Patino clears it back over the goal line. And they actually say it was last touched by Newton, so it'll be a goal kick for Pope John. Velardo rolls it over to Vargas. Manuel Vargas. Over to Burns. Daniel Burns down the field. Opat has it. Chris Opat trying to... Oh, he gets a forearm shiver in the back there by number 6. That was Alex Ibiceta. Just putting his right forearm into Opat's back, knocking him down. Free kick for Pope John. There's Teo.
Let's go, Blue. You can do it.
So Pope John setting up their offense down the field. Teo, big kick, header, and it comes in on goal. Vargas with the attempted header there, and a good save by the Newton goalkeeper. Pope John knocking on the door, but Newton has had the answer every step of the way. Here's Teo. Over to Stawali. Damian Stawali. Huffman intercepts. Now it goes over to number 13, Zach Huffman. Ball comes in. Velardo will scoop it up. Number 29, Luke Cole approaching for Newton. Good header.
Come on, Blue.
And kick forward. Intercepted by the Newton fullback. Cleared out of the way. Pope John has had problems penetrating that line of defenders for Newton. Can't break through and get a clear shot on net. Poplowski. Here's Stowowie with it. Damian Stowowie. Up to Sabella. Chris Sabella racing up the side. Cleared out of bounds by number 11 for Newton. And that is Daniel Mountford. Stowowie over to Sabella. Whistle on the play. It's going to be Newton possession. Ball down the field. Handled there by Zach Huffman. Sabella knocks it out of bounds. Mountford. Good header by Teo. Now Sabella. Burns the other way. Handled by Cole on the sideline for Newton. Good slide there by Sabella, clearing it up to his midfielder. It is number 10, Brad Williams with it now for Newton. Over to Terrazas. Landon Terrazas, good footwork. Terrazas has it, gives it back to Patino. Kirilko on him. Vargas clears it out of that huddle. And Aceto, good move by him. Toward the near sideline. Newton's able to keep it in, but only briefly. Throw in by Stowowie. Gives it to Patino. Anthony Patino to Aceto. Nick Aceto with it now. Teo gives it off to Burns. Burns, Opat racing to get there. And the goalkeeper for Newton's able to get there first. Good assist by number 5, Logan Scarali, trying to ride Opat off that ball so that the goalkeeper would get there first, and that's exactly what happened. High in the air, Teo. Off of the shin of number 13, Zach Huffman. We're going to whistle, and it'll be a free kick for Pope John. Teo to Patino. Patino quickly to Stowowie. Stowowie gives it to Aceto. Nick Aceto on the near sideline. Look at the break in. Centers it. Right in front. Terrazas defended down by number 4. Shot by Stowowie to Terrazas in front. A header clears it out of the way. And Newton's able to take a breath again as it's out of the crease. Good opportunity there for Pope John, just not able to convert. Ball knocked out of bounds. Great defense by Newton right in front of the goal line. Now Huffman. Goes over to Aceto. Nick Aceto. Nick's racing in. He's got Opat. Opat trying to get the shot off. And again, good defense by Scarali. Not letting Opat get a shot off, and the goalkeeper able to make the save. Opat would have had a clear shot on goal, but Scarali able to defend that perfectly. So Pope John getting their chances. They are knocking on the door. They are slamming the door, but it's not opening.
Game you watch.
Ball out of bounds. Plowski with the throw in, whistle, and that is the end of the first half. Well, the Newton Braves looking to spoil senior night for Pope John, just like the Lions did to Morristown on Monday night. 3 goals in that first half, 2 off the foot of Drew Huffman, 1 by JT Kirilko to open the scoring for the Pope John Lions. The lone goal off the foot of Nick Aceto, but not enough as we are at halftime. It's 3-1 Newton. We'll take a break. And we'll come back after about 5-10 minutes for second half action. We'll start up a new feed. From Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, it's the Newton Braves leading the Pope John Lions 3-1. We'll be back after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.